Hello everyone, happy holidays. Today we'll be talking about the ship layouts that we've made. So starting off from this is what I made last time. I continued to add the transporters here. As you can see this is the possible areas where transporters can be located, and as well as doors leading towards them. So apart from that, we also needed different sizes to these ships, indicating that they're upgradable and that there's different versions of them depending on what you want. So I had to figure out, okay, how many systems is the large one gonna have? So I thought, okay, we could start with the base systems, the ones that are already colored, and the rest of them, these empty systems, could be up to the player. So if they want cloaking, if they want hacking, and similar to that, yes, drones and whatnot. So I thought, okay, the large ship will have 6 empty systems, indicating that players free to add as much as up to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, what would the medium have? The medium ship, I decided to have 4 empty systems. And I also reduced its size by removing some of the empty rooms that gives access to the ship here. So as you can see, it still has 4 weapons, but now it's much smaller in size. Not that much, but it's smaller, and it only has 4 empty systems. This one, this one, this one, and this one. All the paths are still working, and everything is as it is in shape from the previous ship. Yes, this is more of a balanced ship, and that's why you're not really lacking any of the more essential components. But each ship will have at least its reactor, battery, and a cockpit, which makes sense. And now for the small ship, I decided to go for only 2 empty systems. So as you can see, it's even smaller now compared to the medium size, with there being only 2 empty systems that you can add from. So if you do want to add more, it's best that you upgrade your ship for more hull integrity, more empty system slots, and more weapons, since there's only 2 from here, and there's only 2 transporter docking areas. So that's another thing. And sorry, I think I forgot to add the doors for the transporter. The doors are also important because they kind of indicate how the ship would look, or rather the pathing system of the crew members when they're going around the ship here like this. So it's important to know when where you're able to enter the ship from. Okay. Next to that, I've decided this is the reference ship that I got, by the way, from Void War. And yeah, everything is in order from here. This is supposed to be the player ship, or rather the stolen sentinel ship that the player gets after leaving their faction. Now, I also decided to come up with the Raider ship design. Raiders is more on docking the player. So it doesn't have to be that this is the enemy ship. I decided to have it so that maybe the player can have this ship as well. Maybe it's unlockable. So let's start off with the small. So small, also having 2 empty systems here. And since this is more of a glass cannon kind of ship, which is the idea of raiders. Yeah, sorry, not invaders. Raiders is more like a glass cannon. It's my bad. They, at the very start, they will... Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to change because the main idea of this raiders is that they, at the very start, there is no shield system, there's no door system, there's no sensor. Because the main point of this enemy or player, the ship, is basically that they're raiders, and because they're raiders, they're only focused on damage. So it kind of, and you also notice that this is more of a asymmetric design. I'm taking inspiration from this ship in FTL, and that, as you can see, it's asymmetric and kind of has its own shape. So kind of found something similar to that, but it's not the same, of course. And that there would be kind of a bridge here at the middle, and instead of the reactor battery being here, it's more here in the middle of the ship. Again, you have two transporters for the starter ship, but this time, since it doesn't have shields, sensor, or doors, I decided to give it an extra empty system slot and 3 weapons if ever. And yeah, this ship is more focused. This small ship's more focused on damage, like a glass cannon. That's the reason why they don't have those. And you can see the pathing goes this way. It can go that way, or it can go at the bottom here, from the bottom into the reactor, transporter, and then kind of just bridge between these two spots as the pathing goes. Next up, in the medium ship, there is now a shield. It could be pretty weak, or the door system, which no, sorry, there's no doors in here as well. And you may think that there's these, but it's just for the pathing. Of course, we need the walls, and we still need places the crew can go into. So I just put them here just so we know where the paths they can take for each room, but there will be no door system to help out with this. Yeah, this glass cannon design. And now there's 4 weapons. There's 2 more transporter slots, and then I added extra empty rooms, so it's kind of bigger, as well as the shield system here. And yeah, everything is larger and more structured. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty systems, as opposed to the other balance ship where there's 4 in the medium size. And yes, this is the ship itself. And lastly, for the large ship, there's now doors, but as you notice, there's no sensors in all of them. Sensors or camera, and you know, then that's not really the focus of this ship. It's more on damage. So yes, you have a lot of damage, but it'd be pretty difficult for you to use the sensor system when using this ship because you're more on damage. Yeah, as you can see, there's now 6 empty system slots. It's kind of long on the longer side here. More doors and rooms. Now there's a door system. 4 transporter slots. And I realized this doesn't make any sense, so let me fix that. Okay, so as you can see now, well, there's weapons now, 4 transporter systems, and yeah, everything is all connected to each other. Sorry, let me fix this. And this. Extended, so there's more here, like empty rooms here for paths and hallways. And yeah, bigger rooms. So this indicates that there's 4 weapon slots, there's lots of damage, lots of empty system rooms, lots of places the player can path towards. And overall, just a ship design for damage. And this asymmetrical ship design, this is the Raiders. There. So you can take a look at that. And yes, that should be it for the ship layouts. Another thing is, me and my brother are planning to create some sort of schedule for the next 2 months. But yeah, that's still some we're still planning on that, and we've kind of put down some of the requirements that we'll be needing to plan out. But yeah, this is the ship designs, and this should be enough to create for the demo if we're gonna have the player and then some enemy types. But of course, if you do need more ship layouts, then let me know. But kind of want to see if this would even work for our game itself. And yeah, for my next steps, we could work on the plan here, and then maybe some more ship layouts. But yeah, let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.